One day, the dinosaurs ruled the Earth. The next, they were doomed. One asteroid changed everything. It triggered earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, and a global winter that wiped out nearly 75% of all species on Earth. But what really happened on that day? And how did one rock from space change the future forever? Let's find out. To understand how devastating this event was, we first have to look at the world before it happened. 66 million years ago, Earth was nothing like it is today. Dinosaurs had ruled the planet for more than 160 million years. That's longer than humans have even existed. Towering Tyrannosaurus rex hunted across North America. Massive Triceratops grazed the plains. Long-necked titanosaurs wandered across entire continents. The oceans were filled with giant marine reptiles, and enormous pterosaurs ruled the skies. Life was thriving. To every creature alive, it probably seemed like the dinosaurs would rule forever. But millions of kilometers away, a silent traveler was racing toward Earth. The asteroid was enormous. Scientists estimate it was around 10 to 15 kilometers wide. To put that into perspective, if you stood on top of it, you wouldn't even be able to see the other side. It was traveling at roughly 70,000 kilometers per hour. There were no telescopes, no warning systems, no chance of stopping it. As it entered Earth's atmosphere, it became brighter than the sun. Anyone who looked into the sky would have witnessed something unlike anything ever seen before. Then, it struck. The asteroid slammed into what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The impact carved out a crater nearly 180 kilometers wide, known today as the Chicxulub crater. The explosion released energy equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs. The ground shook violently. Powerful earthquakes rippled across the planet. Gigantic tsunamis swept across nearby oceans. Everything within hundreds of kilometers was instantly vaporized. But the impact itself wasn't what killed most of the dinosaurs. The real disaster was only beginning. The collision blasted trillions of tons of rock high above Earth's atmosphere. Hours later, those pieces began falling back down. As they re-entered the atmosphere, they heated the air around the entire planet. The sky glowed red. Temperatures soared. Forests erupted into flames. Smoke and ash spread across continents. Within days, Earth had become a burning world. Then, the fires stopped. Not because there was nothing left to burn, but because something even worse had begun. Dust, soot, and ash filled the atmosphere. Sunlight could no longer reach the surface. Temperatures dropped dramatically. Scientists believe Earth entered an impact winter that lasted for months, and possibly years. Plants died because they couldn't photosynthesize. Without plants, herbivores had nothing to eat. As they disappeared, predators soon followed. Entire ecosystems collapsed. Even the oceans suffered. Tiny organisms at the bottom of the food chain vanished. One by one, species disappeared forever. By the time the skies finally cleared, around 75% of all life on Earth was gone, including every non-avian dinosaur. But not everything disappeared. Small mammals survived, birds survived, crocodiles survived, turtles survived. Many of these animals had one thing in common. They were small. They needed less food. Some could burrow underground. Others could survive on almost anything they could find. While the age of the dinosaurs had ended, the age of mammals was just beginning. Over millions of years. Today, the scar left by that impact still exists beneath Mexico. Scientists discovered it decades after first finding a strange layer of iridium-rich rock spread across the globe. Together, those discoveries revealed the story of one of the most catastrophic days in Earth's history. A single asteroid changed the course of evolution forever. If it had missed Earth, dinosaurs might still rule this planet, and humans may never have existed. If you enjoyed this journey into one of history's greatest catastrophes, make sure to subscribe to Beyond Infinity for more stories about space, science, and the mysteries of our universe. Until next time, keep looking beyond infinity.